Have you seen this photo? People have been checking, and it's not AI. Is it what it appears to be? Who knows? But guess what? It has a date on it. So guess what I can do? If we look at Bill Clinton's chart, okay, in the first house, he has this ascendant Mars-Neptune conjunction. That's why we always hear about Bill doing these kinds of things. That's right in Libra, which is ruled by Venus, which rules the throat, right? And Mars rules like sexuality, and Neptune is like secretive, hidden things connected to himself, right? So this is a big part of his personality. Transit Jupiter was right on that conjunction that day. Jupiter is an expanding energy, meaning he had something big happening in that area of his life on that day. Jupiter is also associated with like abundance and success. Now, if we look at Trump's transits for that day, we see transit Saturn was right on Venus. Again, Venus does rule the throat. That is in the 12th house of hidden enemies, secrets, subconscious, stuff like that. And that was also conjunct his natal Saturn. That was during a Saturn return where he was having to like face some karma. They both also had Pluto conjuncting their south node because they're born the same year. So there was like some type of karmic release about the way that they relate to power. Also, Pluto can relate to things like sexuality, the underworld, things that are hidden below the surface. And the north node was in Taurus, which is again ruled by Venus, which rules the throat. If we look at their progressed composite chart to that day, Venus had progressed to 1 degree Scorpio. Scorpio, the sign that rules like sexuality, hidden things, underworld, whatever. And again, that Venus, and that square Saturn, which is karmic lessons and restriction. Now remember, Jupiter was on that Neptune, which is like hidden secrets, expanding like the secrets, and there was a Saturn return there, right? As of right now, Jupiter and Saturn are in trine. They are making like an aspect. So they are telling the next part of this story. There's also Mercury conjunct Sun in this chart right here. We just had our Mercury Cazimi when this came out. And then in this chart, it also has Uranus conjunct the North Node, which Uranus does rule over things like bisexuality, any kind of deviance from the norm, and it's conjunct the midheaven, their public reputation in Gemini. Gemini also a sign associated with bisexuality. And that's trine that Jupiter, which is right now in conjunction with that Saturn, and Neptune is at the 29th degree of Pisces, revealing secrets with which that Jupiter was making that big secret. See, the vertex was in Pisces. These transits match that picture to me.